cosmetologist and trainer for Detailis Holding. Tonight we are going to speak about the laws, the physical solutions, the nanotechnology lifting for the 21st century. So we are going to share a few things with you about the well-being of the appearance, because this is a topic that concerns everybody. Everybody wants to look beautiful, everybody wants to have a fresh face, everybody wants to look young. So every company wants to find a solution for this important human desire to be more beautiful and look younger and stop the signs of aging. Do you know the fact that every year more than 60,000 new cosmetics are produced? There is a very important fact here that every year more than 60,000 new cosmetics are produced that compete for a place in our hearts, and everybody promises amazing results. So the thing is that the companies that produce cosmetics promise that if you look like the lady on your right, after 14 days you are going to look as the lady on the left side. That means you're going to look 40 years younger or more than that. So they promise miraculous things, but is this true? Or is that an illusion? The truth is that the world of cosmetics is a big illusion, but let us see why. The cosmetic companies dress that illusion with a very luxurious packaging, with gold packaging, and there are some beautiful images, very nice ladies or very nice scientists dressed in a uniform, in white coats and with clever faces, and they claim that they have found the secret for the eternal youth. Who can resist such an approach? So, let us see some things about the ingredients that are in the creams that are on the market generally. So, collagen is very popular, vitamins, mineral elements, and many other ingredients there are in the creams, but they have little utility. Why is that? Let us see. Our skin consists of 3 layers. The first one, as you can see, is called the epidermis. The second one is the middle layer, or the dermis, which occupies most of skin thickness and consists of connective tissue, collagen fibers, and elastic fibers too. And the third one, the subcutaneous fat, or the hypodermis, is the last layer of our skin. So, within the dermis, the connective tissue is composed of amorphous cells. Most of the native cells are fibroblasts that synthesize 3 kinds of fibers: collagen fibers, elastic fibers, and reticular fibers in the end. These create an amorphous matrix together, and all these form a solid mass, which is like a cement, so practically nothing penetrates this layer. Why is collagen so popular? Because collagen is an ingredient that, of course, gives elasticity to our skin. So it's very important to have this element. But the thing is that if collagen is in a cream, does this mean that if we put collagen on our face, is it going to penetrate our skin and then regain our elasticity and the freshness of our skin? Unfortunately, this is not true. But let us see why. Let us see some facts. Collagen, this element, of course, is responsible for skin elasticity. This is a fact. A second fact is that collagen is in the middle layer of the skin, within the dermis. So really, this is a fact. Another fact here is that the molecular weight of collagen is between 8,000 up to 50,000 Daltons. Dalton is a unit for molecular particles. A fourth fact, which is very interesting, is that if we want to introduce a material into the dermis, that material must pass through the layer of the skin, the epidermis, the first layer of the skin. So, of course, you can understand that because of collagen is more than 1,000 Daltons that our epidermis allows to pass through our skin, this is impossible because the collagen weighs 8,000 up to 50,000 Daltons, as we saw. That depends. This weight depends on the extract of the collagen. But the thing is that nothing actually can penetrate through our skin. So this is not true. It's clear that the collagen in the cosmetics can penetrate our skin as easily as you can see this hippo can pass this door. Practically, it's impossible. So the minerals and vitamins are of little help too. The truth is that 70% of the composition of the cosmetics is water or aqua, as it's written on the box, on the packaging, while the remaining 30% are vitamins and minerals that are of no help to our skin, because the thing is that when these ingredients come in contact with the oxygen and the sunlight, they're immediately destroyed. So the thing is that these ingredients, of course, they're in the creams, but the thing is that actually they are of none help, because if you're trying to put oxygen to a dead body and make it live again, this is the use of the vitamins and the minerals. When they touch, they come in contact with the oxygen and the sunlight. So another thing is, we have a question here. What are wrinkles? The answer will surprise you, and we'll go on to see that wrinkles are the excess skin on the bones. Because our bones stop growing around the age of 18 years, and the bones remain as they are, but the skin keeps on growing though, and especially the people who are trying to lose weight, the subcutaneous fat keeps growing, And additionally, by the age of 40, we lose 1% of our collagen annually. And according to the law of gravity, of course, our skin is pulled down and skin elasticity is lost. So after a few years, we are left with more skin, but with the same bones. So this surplus is not going away, and it creates folds, so we have what we call wrinkles. This frame, let's say, are the bones of our face. And suppose also that this fabric on the frame represents our young skin. After 40, in many cases earlier, the fabric begins to change. So it is full of creases and sags. And now the size of the fabric is much larger than the frame. So this is a problem. So the frame, just like bones, has not changed at all. But the fabric slowly becomes more and more, and eventually folds, and thus more wrinkles show up on our face. So how can I return the smoothness and elasticity to the fabric? That's a question. We can remove the nails, stretch the fabric, and cut it. That's a good idea. So this is called plastic surgery. So after 50 years of high technology, and it's almost the only option we have for treating the wrinkles. But we shouldn't forget that plastic surgery is aggressive and it has a very difficult recovery period. So the problem is that even when we do it, it is not going to last for a very long time because the skin loses its firmness and elasticity and the gravity has not disappeared. It's still there. So in a few years we're going to need another plastic surgery. Why does the skin grow old? There are some factors like age, heredity, sun, weather, smoking, alcohol, nutritional habits, lack of sleep, lack of water. If you don't drink water, your skin gets dry and your whole organism becomes dry. And the stress as well. It's a very important factor. So wrinkles, this is a defect that relates to health, not just the aesthetics, because the wrinkles are pressing down our blood veins. So they stop the blood circulation and prevent the supply of the oxygen to our skin. So moreover, local hematomas and cracks are created and appear on our skin. So it's like when we want to water the garden and somebody is standing on the hose, water flow will stop. So if the oxygen does not reach the skin, new wrinkles are created and the old ones become deeper. So chemistry, we have another solution here to this problem. Chemistry today holds a privileged, we would say, position in the area of cosmetics. It offers many different solutions to the skin problems, but everybody knows, we all know that the chemistry is not good for us, it's not good for our health, and every day we are trying hard to avoid strong chemicals. We avoid to use them in the household and we avoid to use them for our kids. Why avoid chemicals in our home and not do the same for cosmetics? The answer is that sometimes or many times we are not well informed. So how does the method of chemical peeling affect our skin? The beauticians or the salons, the beauty salons that we go, sometimes they apply acid and other ingredients on our skin that they just eat the top layer of the skin and remove not only the dead cells but the living cells as well, that living cells are in the process of growing, and if we stop that process at that very moment when we remove the layer of the skin, then the pores disappear, but our epidermis also disappears. It's just like if we cut the skin with a knife, just like peeling an apple. Have we ever been told that the living cells are able to be renewed no more than 50 times? With the chemical peeling, by removing the living cells, it's like killing our skin slowly. So it is likely that the deep peeling, the chemical peeling, ultimately damages our skin even more than surgery or Botox, but these procedures are very popular, unfortunately, in beauty salons. So let us say something different, because here the physical science is talking, the law, the physical solutions. We are not talking about common cosmetics. We are not talking about ordinary creams or extraordinary creams. We are talking about our personal homemade beauty laboratory. So this is really a revolution in cosmetology, and as I said, it's not ordinary cosmetics. These products are based on pure physics rather than chemistry, and after the first application, after 15 minutes, wrinkles are diminished and eliminated by 50% and more than that. The only prerequisite is to know how the products are used, because the law work under the laws of physics. So the law products contain amorphous silica nanoparticles which create a layer of matrix on our skin, and the natural movement of these nanoparticles cause the return of the skin to its original shape. That's amazing, isn't it? So with the Delors products, we no longer need Botox or plastic surgery to defeat time. So the Delors products were created by the supervision of Professor Dov Ingman, who is the author of 42 scientific researches, and he is an owner of 15 patents. Professor Ingman was the principal researcher in 21 scientific and development projects. Some of his main research that Professor Ingman did include nanotechnology, nanostructures, biological application of nanotechnology, as well as applications in nanotechnology of materials, and as you can see, microelectronics and tactitious or artificial, as we say, intelligence. So he is the inventor of these unique patented products, and he decided for the law to be available on the market only through data analysis. So how does the Delors mask work? The Delors mask contains nanoparticles of two types, those that affect the dry areas of the face and those affecting the fatty areas. So the result is that these nanoparticles are called SMARTs, So they go to the area and they give what the area needs to be taken. A second thing is that when applying the mask on the skin, the nanoparticles begin to move toward each other, and thus this movement returns the skin, the size of the skin, to the first size. So the skin becomes smaller, let's say. It also becomes firmer, and the wrinkles are reduced with the first use. These results, 15 minutes. It's amazing. So, when we don't have very deep wrinkles on the skin and there is no the blood veins, situation is normal, the skin recovers again its natural healthy color. Important to that is that a long-term effect. It's not just for one day, which means that the wrinkles are not able to return to their previous. It's not just for one day, which means that the wrinkles are not able to return to their previous. A fourth thing is that you will wash away all the cells are washed away. Innovative formulas cells are washed away. Innovative formulas so that creates a multi of nanoparticles. This is called a matrix. And because of the physical interaction of the nanoparticles, we have results such as deep cleaning and high quality skin condition with an immediate effect of freshness and natural skin cleanliness. A second thing is that a smart peeling which removes only the dead skin cells and does not affect the living cells, so therefore the mask does not make any damage to the skin and can be used daily or regularly. Even it's very useful for teenage kids that they have a problem with acne, so they can use these products, especially the skin cleanser, every day, daily. A third thing is that significant uh, uh, increase of elasticity of the skin, regardless the age. Doesn't matter how old are you, you're going to regain the skin elasticity. So, the restoration of the blood flow in areas that previously were preserved by the wrinkles and pressed down, and we also we can see that the products strengthen the skin and they prevent the reappearing of the aging signs. A fifth very important step is that a significant reduction of the pores is achieved by using the products. And a sixth one is that the skin is nourished with natural elements that are slow released, especially antioxidants and many other ingredients that make the skin fresh and illuminating for hours. So you can see the result before and after. After one use, we can see these results, that the area around the eye, the wrinkles, have disappeared. You can also see this lady a significant reducement of the wrinkles, and that one as well. This is after one use, and this one as well. You can see that the pores were diminished and the cleanliness of the skin. And this lady as well, she has a very serious problem around the eye area. But this is amazing, astonishing. That lady, you can see the results after 2 applications. You can see the results around the eye, on the cheeks, around the mouth. It's amazing, isn't it? After 2 applications of the mask. And that lady, you can see her eye on the left and her eye on the right after the mask. You can also see this lady before the mask. You can see the circles and the wrinkles on her left eye and how the mask practically disappeared, made the wrinkles disappear. So these are the Delor products. Let us see, what do we have? We have a facial soap, a facial cleaning soap, which contains 24 karat gold, as every product. It's the latest generation cleanser without SLS. It contains a unique microstructure, Delor technology, microparticles, nanoparticles of silicone, which are distributed all over the surface of the skin to absorb the residual impurities and the dead cells of the skin. It advances cleansing and smoothing the skin surface, and it is ideal for everyday use and for removing makeup as well. It completely removes makeup, and the regular use of this product has amazing results, has amazing disinfectant results. So as I said before, it can be used by teenagers who have problems with acne. And it also protects the skin from the free radicals and the negative influence of the environment. So this is our first step, to clean the face thoroughly with this mild but very, very strong in the results skin cleanser. So let us see our second step. Now we want to see the booster eye mask. After that, on a very wet face, we have a miraculous effect when we put this mask. This mask really consists of 24 karat gold nanoparticles, and it is created by the unique Delor technology, which is designed for the care of the sensitive area around the eyes. It contains colloid gold because we want to isolate the electricity around the eyes, around the skin area, which is very sensitive, and because there is a strong electric field, let's say, around the eyes, we isolate the field, the electricity field, with the gold, so the mask can penetrate into the skin and have amazing results, because it can reduce puffiness and dark circles around the eyes, and it also gives a healthy look to the skin, which is continued. We don't lose it. And also, the fine wrinkles disappear and the deep wrinkles are less visible. So the third step is that we use the booster facial mask. This has an instant effect after the first application. It also contains 24-karat gold nanoparticles and stands for its strong action and acts multifunctional, causing immediate smoothing of wrinkles. It contains, among other ingredients, exclusive formula with natural 24-karat gold particles, aloe vera, hyaluronic acid, antioxidant, vitamins A and D, and powerful peptides that smooth and diminish wrinkles. So after we put the masks, we wait for 15 minutes. We wait for 15 minutes and then we wash away the mask, and after that we can put, I have to find it, the eye gel. Yes. Okay, this is the eye gel. After putting a mask and take it away with lukewarm water, we have to put the eye gel not only around the eyes. This we do every morning and every evening, but after the mask we have to put it all over our face and all over our neck probably, because we have to gain back the lost moisture. So this contains special capsules, so thereby it nourishes and refreshes the delicate skin area and the eyelids and the area under the eyes. So it also contains strong algae from the Dead Sea that stimulates the metabolic processes on the skin, and also powerful antioxidants like vitamins C, D, and T. And if we use it regularly, it eliminates puffiness and, of course, the dark circles around the eyes. It smooths the skin and it makes it more elastic. So if we use it regularly, it also prevents the circles around the eyes, and the skin regenerates and restores its natural shine. So after that, we can put the serum, especially in the morning, as a base. We can put the serum after the eye gel, and it is amazing. I really love this product because it creates an active matrix of nanoparticles of silica, and as a result the skin becomes smooth and silky because of the natural oils and the plant extracts that it contains, and of course the molecules of pure 24-karat colloid gold. It is contained in the serum that moisturizes and strengthens the skin. So it activates existing antioxidants which have a positive effect on the elastic fibers of the skin, and it also protects our skin from the harmful environmental influences. So as I said, it's recommended for daily use and it's the ideal base for makeup. And we also have our fantastic moisturizer, 24-karat moisturizer. It's a unique Delore formula, which base is made of specific silicone matrix enriched with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Vitamins A, C, E nourish the skin, and the antioxidants facilitate the recovery of the skin. We also have minerals from the Dead Sea contained in the unique Delors formula, in a very rich formula, I would say. It's a very rich source of fatty acids as well, and other active ingredients that protect the skin from UV radiation. So really, we don't need to apply any other cream, because with this cream we are protected from the sun, from the UV radiation. And it can also be used both as a day and a night cream, and it helps restore the skin structure and protects us from having deep wrinkles. So this is all about Delors. We have to see something different now, which is different, but it is connected to our beauty, to our health, and I'm very glad to introduce you for the first time globally the appliance of the Vita Cosmo, which is the first cosmetic device of Data series combining both cosmetic and curative action. It is therapeutic and effective and harmless. So, wrinkles on the face. Let us see main causes of creation of the wrinkles. First of all, facial expressions contribute. These are called dynamic wrinkles, but as the time goes by, when these wrinkles are done daily, they remain on the skin, these expressions, and they become stative wrinkles. So we also have skin changes due to age. As the time goes by, after 40, of course, we lose our collagen, as we saw in the first part of the lecture. And of course, we have a decline and abatement that occurs in collagen and elastin columns of the face, as we saw in the middle layer of our skin, in the dermis. We have the collagen and the elastin columns, and of course we have a decline that occurs in these columns as the time goes by. So, is there a solution? How can we solve this problem? The thing is that the problems on the skin are associated with internal organ disorders, which are reflected on specific areas of the face. For example, if we have a problem with our kidneys, this is reflected on the area under our eyes. You can see the area under your eyes. If we have problems with our kidneys, this is reflected on our face. The skin is the mirror of most health problems of the organization. So when we have a tired, dry, or irritated skin, this indicates that something in the body is not functioning properly. So you can see the skin, as we said, the outside layer is our epidermis. And then we have the dermis, and the third part is the subcutaneous tissue. So the collagen and the elastic fibers are in the middle layer of our skin, in the dermis. So The DeVita Cosmo device, the first beauty device of data series, helps to remove fatigue, to address the frustration of a difficult day, or just to improve our mood and appearance. But the uniqueness of this device is due to the quantum component. As you can see, this component with the lights, this is quantum, that means light, which operates in conjunction with the bioresonance DeVita Rhythm 30 device. So we have a combination of bioresonance with quantum, so we have amazing results. Let us see. Firstly, the DeVita Cosmo 20 device addresses to the disorders or diseases of the organs. And also, the quantum component eliminates skin imperfections caused by disorders or diseases of these organs. It restores collagen and elastin and sets and tones the organs of our body, like the thyroid, kidneys, liver, pancreas, and the spleen, the cardiovascular system, male and female endocrine system, the nervous system, etc. It consists of 20 programs caring for the general situation of our system, of our organization, and it addresses to the whole and not the individual. So, let us see together the first program of the DeVita Cosmo 20 device, which is called Skin Without Wrinkles. It's an amazing program and it does many things. First of all, it improves skin elasticity. The second thing is that it restores the collagen and the elastic columns, which are in the dermis, as we said, in the middle layer of the skin. As we saw in our first part with the Delor products, nothing actually penetrates into our middle layer of the skin, into our dermis. Nothing penetrates it in there. But the thing is that with the quantum component, this light can penetrate into the middle layer of our skin, into our dermis, and really it can restore the collagen and the elastic columns, and also resets the normal function of the organs of the body. Because while we are having the quantum component, we have the DeVita Cosmo appliance on our body. I will tell you where we place this appliance, and the program also helps solving the problem of weakening of the collagen tissue, which is a very, very important issue of having wrinkles on our face. This is the major cause of wrinkles, that's the truth. So really this restores, as we said, the collagen and the elastic columns. It resets the normal function of the organs of the body, and of course it helps solving the problem of the weakening of the collagen tissue, which cannot be solved in any other way, because we saw that even though we use various products with collagen, this actually does not penetrate into our skin and reach the cause of the problem. So let us see the method of application. The placement of the device does not matter actually, but the best thing to do is to keep the appliance let's say 2 inches up the belly button, upper the belly button, on the area that is called the solar plexus. So we keep the device on that area and fix the light, the component with the quantum. We keep the device on that area and fix the light, the component with the quantum. These lines are the cosmetologist lines of the face, and we have to follow that direction like this. So in such a case, we make a linear movement with the quantum component. So the eyes must remain closed during the process, and we have to feel a sense of heat. We shall see. No, let's go to the previous one. So while we make this movement with the quantum, we have to feel the sense of the heat. It's not very strong, it's not a very strong sense, but we have to feel it on our face. So we move of the heat. It's not very strong, it's not a very strong sense, but we have to feel it on our face. So we move the quantum very slowly, this component, we move it very slowly on our face, like this, as you can see, very, very slowly. It's one or 2 centimeters per second, not faster than that. So the whole program lasts for 20 minutes, and we go through the face and the neck, as you can see, actually 4 times, because the frequencies change every 5 minutes. So we have to go thoroughly all over the face and the neck and the décolleté, of course. It has an amazing result, I would say, because I have been using it for a very long time. So really, the results are amazing and instant, and we have to finish this process. So this is the first one, the first program. And now we can see the number 2 program, which is called the toning of the face. This really is a very good program because it eliminates fatigue and the sagging skin. It stimulates, refreshes, and it also slows down the natural aging process because it improves the metabolism. So, a regular use of the face toning restores the natural cell regeneration processes, and in some cases, strengthening prevents aging of the skin and eliminates fine wrinkles and smooths the deeper wrinkles. So this program gives you energy throughout the skin and the body, as it contributes to the renewal of skin cells. I would suggest that you do this program in the morning hours. Of course, you can do the first program, and after that, after let's say 10 or 15 minutes, you can also do the second program, the toning of the face. Let us see the method of application. The location of the device does not matter, but as we said, we have to put it on the solar plexus area. So, the quantum component should be moved along the ear externally, starting from the middle of the ear and gently moving downwards. I can show you on my ear. You can start it by doing this movement. So we have 4 cycles in one ear and then go to the other ear when we finish. Again, we do, excuse me, again we do 4 rounds and we return to the first. And we go on like this until you finish the program. So it is necessary to concentrate on the heat sense to guide your movements. This movement doesn't have to be very fast. You have to do it slowly, like this, as you can see. 4 times, as I said, for the first ear, and then we go to the other ear until we finish the program. So here, as you can see, we have the perfect anti-wrinkle and anti-aging combination, because as we saw in our first part with Delore, the Delore products act on the skin surface, on the epidermis, as we said. But in combination with the Vita Cosmo, which acts internally into the dermis, as you can see in the picture, we have the perfect combination, because your appearance is mighty to look perfect. It can look perfect when you use the Delore products, which, as we said, act on the skin surface, and by using the Vita Cosmo device, which has a curative, let's say, effect in our organism, in our body, it also affects the collagen and the elastin columns inside the dermis, so we can have the perfect skin and the perfect wellness situation as we wish to have. So we can do both of these things, and I have to finish my lecture now. I have to tell you that I will see you next month. I would also like to inform you that next Wednesday, on the 16th of October, we are going to have another webinar by Elias Gracias, and the subject will be business opportunity and marketing plan presentation at 8 o'clock. This is Greece time. So really, thank you very much for watching, and see you next month. Bye bye.